31-year-old Babah Sesay had travelled to his old workplace, the Argos warehouse in Beddington, South London, which was near Croydon and opposite the Asda. Now, the South London man was armed with a blade, and his intention was to cause chaos and hurt as many people as possible, even possibly Kay, his ex-colleagues. On January 23rd of this year, just before 10:15 a.m, Babah, who used to work as a warehouse labourer at the Argos and Sainsbury's warehouse, had managed to enter through the security hut and actually made it inside the warehouse, despite no longer working there. Now, with his Rambo-styled blade clutched in his right hand, Babah Sesay set out on his mission. The madman had marched forward with purpose, and then began to swing, jab, and swipe. He had bladed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 work colleagues, his ex-work colleagues that tried to stop him from entering parts of the site. Now, some were colleagues and some were victims who were strangers to Babah, despite them working for the same company. That means that Babah was indiscriminate in his actions. Now, one of his victims were in their 50s, 2 were in their 30s, and 2 were in their 20s. All 5 victims were taken to hospital after being bladed. Thankfully, they suffered none life-threatening injuries. Now, described as angry, frenzied, and disgruntled, Babah Sesay was an agency worker, a lot like the other workers there, and it was alleged that he had a grievance with another colleague or management. Now, rather than go through the correct channels, Babah Sesay decided to show Argos exactly why he was not a man to play with, and that's why he started to blade innocent people. Now, the frenzied carnage only stopped when one of the colleagues had tackled Babah and struck him on the head with a fire extinguisher. Babah had fell to the ground and then he fled the scene, while other colleagues called 999. Of all places, after Babah had retreated, the guy went to a local restaurant, which was less than a mile from the Argos warehouse site by Croydon. He was arrested by police just 1 hour later. Now, Babah was taken to hospital and then he was put into police custody. He was later charged with 5 counts of wounding with intent, ABH, and possession of a blade. That means he has 10 charges against him in total. Now, 31-year-old Babah Sesay is due to be sentenced at Croydon Crown Court on the 5th of June, where it's likely he was going to have a hard time in jail. How long do you think he will get? Let me know in the comments. Stay safe.